Nirmalaspatikakritam Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagreevamupasmahe. This entire Suprabhatam was authored in 1430. Think about how many hundreds of years have passed, and in Tirumala, this has been repeated ever since. So that is the ancestry. And was that the actual birth of Suprabhatam? If we think about it, the very first verse, the Kausalya Rama, this verse is directly taken from Valmiki Ramayana itself. So this appears in the Balakandam of Sri Valmiki Ramayana, 23rd chapter of Balakandam, the second sloka. So much, which means that it is not even the Kali Yuga, it is not Dwapara Yuga. The Treta Yuga Grantha, Ramayana, Srimad Ramayana, is the starting of this entire Venkatesa Suprabhatam. Okay. So how does this start? We'll go into the word by word meaning. Kausalya Supraja Rama. So Kausalya. Now this tells us about how Vishwamitra Maharishi wanted to wake up Bhagavan Sri Rama. Because I said this is from the Valmiki Ramayanam, right? Vishwamitra Maharishi, he is a Brahma Rishi actually. He wants to spend time with Bhagavan Sri Rama. So he goes to Dasharatha's palace, requesting Dasharatha to send Rama. And the way he says is, knowing that he is Bhagavan, he speaks of the Lakshana of Rama. Kaga Bakshadaram Ramam Jeshtam, give me that beautiful Bhagavan who has this curly hair which falls in his front, that is a beautiful identity of Bhagavan itself. So that Kaga Bakshadaram Ramam, you have to give me that Rama along with me in order to destroy Tataka. Now, Vishwamitra Maharishi was a king earlier. For him, destroying Tataka is nothing. But he wanted Rama to do it. He wanted to teach some of the mantras. He wanted to do Upadesham of mantras to Rama. So, in fact, when they were traveling, the chapter prior to this, the 22nd chapter in the same Valmiki Ramayana, Vishwamitra Maharishi teaches the Bala Atibala mantra to Rama and Lakshmana. So with this Bala Atibala mantra, what happens? We will never feel hungry or thirsty. So Rama and Lakshmana went to the forest, but they were never hungry or thirsty because of this mantra. Now, if Vishwamitra Maharishi can do so much, why did he want Rama? Because the divinity of Rama was there. He wanted Rama to get married to Sita so that all prosperity will come to the world. In fact, in Sanskrit grammar, Vishwa plus Mitra, Mitra is friend, Vishwa is the world, right? Will only become Vishwamitra, right? But this is an exception given to this sage alone, which means Vishwamitra, it becomes Dirgha because he was all encompassing, that he wanted Lokakshema, he wanted the entire world to be prosperous, happy, and whatnot. So he is called as Vishwamitra for his broad-mindedness. How beautiful. So it's an exclusive name for Vishwamitra Maharishi. Now this Maharishi, fully knowing that Rama is Bhagavan, think of how difficult it will be. He was accepting all Rama seva to him. Rama, having taken a human form, used to fall at the feet of Maharishi, used to seek his blessings, used to take the Upadeshams from him. So Vishwamitra Maharishi was thinking, how I wish I can do some service to Bhagavan. Bhagavan. He's in the human form, so he's not going to allow me to serve him, but I want to serve him. Now, Bhagavan wants to do all what their devotees want, right? He wants to bless the devotees with whatever they want. So, what did Bhagavan do? Bhagavan, early in the morning, continued his sleep. Now, there Vishwamitra Maharishi got an opportunity. He decided to sing Suprabhatam to Rama. That is his service. The first service early in the morning. Okay, I will wake up Bhagavan. So how does he start? Kausalya Supraja. You are born as a Praja. You are taken a human form. And what kind of a form is it? Supraja. It's such a auspicious Divya Mangala Vigraha. You are, taken a human form, which is outstanding. And to who did you choose to be born? That virtuous Kausalya. So Kausalya Supraja, you are born to that Kausalya as a Supraja. So the first thing in the morning we think of Bhagavan, right? Even greater than that is thinking about the devotees of Bhagavan. Bhagavata Smaranam, they say. Because devotees always keep remembering Bhagavan. So when you think of the devotee, you think of the devotee and Bhagavan in unison. So the effect becomes synergistic. So early morning, first thing, who can be a better person to remember than Mata Kausalya? So the motherhood is brought, the greatness of the feminine power is brought, the Bhagavata Smaranam is brought, everything just by the word Kausalya. What kind of austerity she would have done to have that great Bhagavan as her child? Kausalya Supraja. And who is he? He was known as Rama. Just two aksharas, Rama. Ramayati iti Ramaha. The one who brings happiness to everyone is Rama. So he brought happiness to Kausalya. He brought happiness to Vishwamitra. He brings happiness to anyone who thinks of him or repeats his name, right? So Rama. Now all of us were so happy when our Ramlala came to Ayodhya. What kind of happiness? So Rama, thinking of him gives us happiness. Now what does Vishwamitra Maharishi say? Purva Sandhya Pravartate. What is Purva Sandhya? Sandhya means the time where the night meets the day. That Sandhya, the time where these two meet, is called Sandhya. So there can be two Sandhyas actually. One Sandhya is when the night meets the day, the other Sandhya when the day meets the night. So this is called as Prata Sandhya and Sayam Sandhya. So here, Purva Sandhya means Purva can mean east. So the Sandhya in the east, which means it is dawn time. All these times, we are supposed to do our offerings to Surya Bhagavan. They call it Sandhya Vandanam. Sandhya Vandanam, the time where we offer our ritualistic salutations to Surya Deva, Surya Narayana. Madhyanam is also called Madhyanikam, where we offer our salutations to Surya Bhagavan. This is a prescribed duty which nobody can skip. So here Vishwamitra Maharishi says, Purtva Sandhya Pravartate. Vartate is advancing, right? Purva Sandhya, the early morning sun, is now coming up. It's growing. So what you have to do? Uttishta. Uttishta, all of us know, wake up. Get up. Awake. So, Uttishta. Nara Shardula. A beautiful word, Nara Shardula. Nara means human. Shardula means tiger. So the word Nara Shardula, for those who are familiar with Sanskritam, we call it as the Karmadharaya Samasa. So it's a Samasa where Nara and Shardula, tiger among men, we say. Which means that the qualities, though he is a human, the qualities such as bravery, nobility, strength, power, all these can be seen in Bhagavan Sri Rama. So he's a human with all these extraordinary strengths. So Nara Shardula, you are a tiger among men, ho Bhagavan, ho Rama. Kartavyam, Kartavyam, duty. You have a lot of duties that you have to perform. What duty can Bhagavan have? He is beyond all duties, right? So Vishwamitra Maharishi here says, Daiva Mahnikam. Daiva, divine. The duties which belong to gods. Ahnika. Ahnika is Ahna, day. Ahna is day. Agniha is the thing that we have to do on an everyday basis. So every day there are certain responsibilities, duties that we have to do, right? So these divine duties are there for you. For Bhagavan, therefore you wake up. So this is the call of Vishwamitra Maharishi. Now, what duty is so important that Bhagavan should be woken up, right? So Bhagavan by himself does not have any duty. But Loka Sangraha, he has to lead by examples for people to follow him, right? So that is why in Krishna Avatara, in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan says in the 3rd chapter, Name Parthasti Kartavyam Trishu Lokeshu Kinchana. There is no duty which, I have to do. In all the 3 worlds put together, there is nothing that I have to do. Nanavaptavamaptavyam Vartayevacha Karmani. But then I am doing all these prescribed duties. I don't gain anything by doing all this, but I end up doing it. Why so? He explains it in the very next sloka, 23rd sloka. Mama vartmanu vartante manushya partha sarvashaha. Yadi hyaham na varteyam. If I end up not doing this, jatu karmanya tandritaha. If I don't do my duties, then what will happen? Everybody is going to follow me. So they will end up not doing their duties also. Then everybody will perish. So therefore, to lead by example, I end up doing the duties. Therefore, in Rama Avatara, Vishwamitra Maharishi, now he's the guru of Rama, right? Says, you have to do your duties. It's not like go have your bed coffee. He's like, wake up, do your duty. There are so many rituals that you have to perform. So get up for Loka Sangraha. Get up so that auspiciousness can befall the entire world. So here we say, why can't I be exempted by doing this? Why should I do all this? I have nothing great to gain from all this. But what we have to remember is great sages don't even exempt Bhagavan from doing his duty, leave alone humans. Rama has been addressed as Narashardula, tiger among men, Kausalya Supraja, the auspicious son of Kausalya, everything. But then he says, go do your duty. So there is no exception when it comes to doing our duties. So that is some important value that we have to take from this, where we are not exempted. Come what may, we have to do what we are supposed to do. Even if we are God himself. As long as you are in human form, you better do your duties, right? Best of everything is, Tirumala deity wakes up 3 a.m. in the morning. Suprabhatam is sung every day at 3 o'clock in the morning. So he is woken up so that he can give all auspiciousness to us. So we will recite this sloka.
Kausalya Supraja Rama Purva Sandhya Pravartate Uttishta Narashardula Kartavyam Daivamanhikam
Kayena vacha manasendriyaiva buddhyatmana va prahade svabhavat karomi yat yat sakalam parasmai narayanaayeti samarpayami. Sarvam Sri Krishnarpanamastu. Mangalam Kausalyaya.